Hello, my name is Felicia Hargrave, and I will be discussing the rebellion and its consequences, the impact of slave revolts. I'm going to talk about the rebellion of Nat Turner. In August of 1831, Nat Turner met up with some folk, and they decided that they were sick and tired of being sick and tired, and that they were going to go out and rebel and kill white people. Basically, that's what they did. So in 1831, in Southampton, Virginia, Nat Turner led enslaved African Americans and killed 55 to 65 white people, making it the deadliest slave revolt for the latter racial group in U.S. history. I'm getting that from Wikipedia. I'm trying to figure out how to flip it, but I don't know. There we go. There's like the maps, and yeah. I'm getting that from Wikipedia. So yes, that's what happened. Because of that, Nat Turner was basically on a run for a few months, and he got captured in November. He had a trial where he ultimately told his lawyer what he had done, and he ended up getting hung because back in those days, that's all they did was, they hung you. That was it. They found you guilty and they hung you. But of course, they're going to find him guilty because he was born into slavery. So he was a slave. So how dare you rebel and get all these others to rebel with you and kill our people? How dare you do that? So how did the rebellion challenge the institution of slavery? So two things. One thing is that it challenged the institution of slavery because it showed the slave masters that people were not scared. They weren't scared to rebel. They weren't scared to die. They were just tired and they didn't want to live like this anymore. So it showed them that, listen, we're not scared of y'all. We're not scared of y'all. And we're willing to die for this, because I'd rather be dead than have to deal with you. I don't want to be beat. I don't want to be picking cotton. I don't want to be cooking for you. I don't want to do that. Why do I have to do that? I don't want to. Like, what makes it okay for me to have to do this for you? Why can't you do it for yourself? That's what I gather from it. That's what I gather from it. Like, this is what the rebellion showed. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm sick and tired of being your flunky, and I don't want to do it anymore. So, yeah, that's how it challenged the institution of slavery, because it's like, listen, I'm not doing this no more. We're done. I'd rather die. As for the long-term consequences for the enslaved and the free black people, it made it harder for black people to gather. They couldn't go to church and stuff anymore. They couldn't have meetings. They couldn't do those things anymore because they didn't want these black people to meet up again and go out and try to kill some more white people. And it also had a lot of innocent black people killed after that, because of course the white people felt like they needed to retaliate. So they went out and killed over 100 black women men and children, they didn't care. Just like, Nat Turner and his people didn't care. These white people, they didn't care. But these white people had been not caring. But that's neither here nor there. Because I ain't got the time. But yes, so that's how it went. And I have the picture of that. If y'all can hear my stomach growling, I'm so sorry. I'm hungry. So yes, please forgive me. But yes, this is consequences of the rebellion. This is that's the pictures, and I got that from. This is from Gilda Lehrman organization. I wish I knew more about this. I wish I would have studied more about Nat Turner. It's really intriguing. What's intriguing me the most about Nat Turner is that he was small in stature. I'm like reading he's only 150 some pounds and he's short, like 5'8". Like that's me. So when I think about somebody rebellion, I'm thinking this big guy, and he wasn't really a big guy. So yes, in the end, I have to summarize my key points because I can talk, baby, I can rattle. So in the end, the key points for me, as I analyze this rebellion, is that the people, Nat Turner and everyone he gathered were just tired and they were just done and they didn't want to do this anymore. They would rather die than have to be enslaved. They were done. And I feel that they had no I don't want to say remorse. Remorse is, I really feel like they don't have no remorse. Yeah, they didn't have no remorse. They just like, okay, all right, we did it. It's done. And I'd rather die than not live like this anymore. In the end, my final insight, I would say, would be he started something. He started something regardless of the consequences. I think Black people knew that they can do this and that they wouldn't be enslaved forever. I do feel like some were scared, but I do feel like some were ready. In the words of Biggie Smalls, ready to die. Because y'all know I'm from New York.